Shalom Acres. It's been a couple days since we asked for help on the vineyard, and I just want to say the overwhelming responses we got from folks was phenomenal. So today we're going to take you through what we've decided after getting your guys' feedback. Also talking to the nursery, Pence Nursery, as far as what he would recommend, what he's done successful for years, and then also what we had available and what we were able to do here on the homestead. So right in front of me here, I've got a hole. It's a little bit over 2 feet in diameter. It's probably only 13, 14 inches down as far as what it looks like, but I've worked all that dirt loose probably to 18 to 20 inches. So it's really, I mean, down inside here, it's just really loose dirt. I mean, so we got a good nice hole dug. And what I'm going to do right now is, Luke and I, you saw the video, we made some biochar. And with the biochar, we had it soaking in sheep manure to hopefully go ahead and allow that to absorb in there. Again, thanks Big Bear Homestead for that one. They actually showed us how to make that. And then the other part that we've got is we've got some compost that we're going to put in. We've got some sheep manure, and then we also have some leather. And what we've already put in the ground, we've actually got bones, skulls, and other stuff like that in the ground next to where we're planting these. So I'm not going to actually put that in the hole, but it's already in the ground next to it. And I think we've got a clip showing that. So here we go. And then there's also a little trick that Philip from Pence Nursery taught me on how to plant these. So we'll take you through that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take 2 scoops sheep manure. Take a couple scoops of our biochar. Compost that we've got. Throw that in there. Now I'm going to mix it all up. So all I'm doing is looking for a pretty good mix. The soil right now itself is actually still really damp. In the last 48 hours we got another 1/4 of an inch. So now what I'm going to do is take this soil, pull it all to one side. I've got some leather pieces here. Someone we knew blessed us with a bunch of horse tack that they no longer needed. So we're going to take that and throw it in the ground. So we've got that down in there. And now what I'm going to do is take this and pull it up into a dome shape. The dome shape, the reason for that I'll show you here in a second, was what was told to me by Philip at Pence Nursery. And again, we'll leave a link down there for them. So I want to give a big shout out for them for how helpful they've been, just like I shout out for you all that have been helpful too. So see how the plant itself actually has longer roots that run out. So by putting it on the hillside, by putting it on this little mound, it sets up the plants for wanting to actually run out naturally. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm feeling good. Based on the height, we want to be about 1 inch above where the last root is. So I may have to knock this down just a smidge. My little hill. Get my dome. Okay, there we go. Now that's going to get us. Now we can get all these roots running out. I'm just going to take the dirt now and lightly backfill it in. So we're going to backfill and cover. And what I've done before this, you should see there's really no grass in this because I've taken all the grass that was on the top and actually knocked that all out, because we don't want to have any grass in here. I'm sure it'll be growing in there later, but hopefully our white clover will take over. We'll be in good shape there. So right now we've got all pretty much the roots covered. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another scoop of sheep poop, a little more biochar, put that around, and then I'm going to put the rest of the dirt. So I got the rest of my dirt coming in, making sure my clumps are all broken apart. See how we're about 1 inch above. And what I'm going to end up doing, I won't do it today, but maybe later today, I'm going to count up 2 good buds, and then after that I'm going to go ahead and nip this. So then that way it will start off right. That's what Pence Nursery also recommended. He said do 2 buds, cut it off. He says then you'll get a good strong start, and after you get that good strong start, then pick your one that's growing the fastest, he said, and then just let it go. So I'm going to tamp this down, put in a little water, just make sure there's no air pockets. And probably the last part that I'm going to do is, because we've got to slope this direction, so our slope's coming this way, in order to help aid in catching water when we do get some rains, I'm going to actually build a little berm on this back side here. So that way as the rain comes down the hill, it'll catch right here. And then when it's all said and done, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of this hay that I've got. I'm just going to set just a little bit around here, just to offer it a little bit of protection. So that's what we're going to do for the vineyard. Again, I really want to say thank you for everybody that replied. Lots of great ideas. We weren't able to incorporate all of them, but I think we were able to incorporate a lot. And I know we feel a whole lot more comfortable about what we're doing for the long-term sustainability. I guess the part that was really good for me was when I talked to people, by using the skulls, you know, that's essentially just a form of bone meal. You know, it's just a long-term bone meal that's going to be in the ground. And also it's almost like a blood meal too, because there is going to be skin and some flesh. The tannins from the leather, it's another great thing. Would have never thought that was needed, but it actually is needed for these plants. And then all the other stuff that we were able to do as far as the biochar, we did some research on that. Didn't have the opportunity to do it before, but this really gave us a jump start and kind of kicking the pants to want to make it so we could have this for our grapes. And now we're probably going to use it in other parts of our gardening also. So really, I guess when it's all said and done, we're excited and just want to say thank you. Hopefully we'll be able to show you in the middle of the summer how we're doing with the grapes, and hopefully we'll have great progress. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share with your friends. Shalom.